What do you think of the Jets quarterback situation?
I think the Jet quarterback situation is a very tricky spot. I do think they made the right pick with the kid from Adams from LSU. They had to take him, sort of like Leonard Williams a couple years before that.
It dropped in.
Yeah, it dropped in your lap. You got to take that pick.
Right.
Listen, if you have Hackenberg there, I know that he didn't do much this first year, couldn't get on the field, but you just draft him in the second round. Let's forget Petty. But if you have Hackenberg sitting there, don't you think you have to see what you have before you go out there and draft another quarterback? So I understand what the Jets were doing that. I don't like what the Bears did.
Right.
But I do understand what the Jets did in that situation. Hackenberg probably is not going to be great, but you did use a second-round pick. You're not going anywhere in 2017 anyway.
Right.
Why not see what you have? And then down the road, there's going to be other quarterbacks who come out. The kid from Wyoming's supposed to be great, right?
Supposed to be incredible.
And then we all know Donald's great.
And so is Josh Rosen.
And Rosen from UCLA. So they might get lucky down the road to get a QB.
So now we got Chris Law, my bearded friend over there. He's a Penn Stater, okay? We have made this, because he's created this list of people who have hated on Hackenberg, of which I am the charter member.
Yeah, members of the national media that have doubted
Hackenberg, and he wasn't great in college, so I can understand that. Overrated.
Fantastic. Okay, so we have a wager. What comes first? Tom Brady wins his 6th ring, or Hackenberg starts a game in the NFL?
Well, you got to figure Hackenberg's going to start a game this year.
You have to figure that, but you wouldn't.
So I got to take Hackenberg.
So then let's put it this way: who do you start week 1? You go McCown, or do you go Hackenberg, or
I
do you
think
go
they
Petty?
will start McCown in week 1.
I think so too.
Because I think that they don't want to tell their veterans that the season's a lost cause with a young quarterback. They want them to be a little more motivated. So I think that you will see McCown in their first 3 or 4 games of the year. See what they have as a team.
Right.
Maybe they surprise you, go 3-1, and go from there.
Plus, don't you think that the coach is going to have to win some football games before his owner goes off to run the ambassadorship?
I'm shocked they brought Bowles back. I think Bowles is, I know it's only 2 years. He got out-coached by Rex Ryan in week 17 of year 1. His clock management's terrible. He's not great with the media. I tell you, I thought that was listen, I understand they don't want to cut ties this quickly, 2 years. The GM stays, he leaves. Is that fair?
Yeah.
But I tell you, I'm not in love with him. So if I'm a Jet fan, he makes me nervous. And you're right. If you play Hackenberg, you're almost giving him carte blanche. That's not fair.
Right.
He gets another year.
Okay.
So, and I don't know if that's to the betterment of the franchise.
So then the other wager we have. Go ahead, tell them what the other wager is that we have involving Hackenberg Law. Go for it.
So they're building a new stadium out in Los Angeles, as you know, and ground has broke. The other part of the bet is that the club level of what will happen first, Hackenberg starts a game, or the club level of the new Rams stadium is built. If I lose this bet, which I took Hackenberg, obviously, because I believe in him, unlike this entire city that we're in,
Right.
I have to streak naked through the.
But your head will already have been shaved from the other
with a
bet.
shaved head, yeah.
With Tom Brady.
Oh, my gosh.
Not good.
Yeah, shaved head
You
and
put
streaking.
a lot of juice with Mr. Hackenberg. Oh, my goodness.
When you're the proprietor of the list, you got to follow through.
I understand. You're a believer in it. You might be, I don't know, when's the club supposed to be built?
There are pylons in the ground right now.
2019, the stadium
I
opens.
know that, but they're going to have the club done before that, right?
They're moving dirt around.
I'm essentially betting on him starting a game this year.
And I think that's a fair bet.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.
If you like that, download our app. Please, just if it's a memory thing, just delete other apps. You don't need those apps. This app, the Rich Eisen Show app, you need that.